What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play No One Lives Forever. Man, it does feel good to be back, especially in this game, because not that this game's not fun, but I'm itching to get this game done so we can move on to the... not necessarily to the next game, because the next game would be Contract Jack, and actually it's just like this game. I never played that game and just watched a Let's Play of it. It looks fun, looks interesting, and it does use the same engine and the same, for the most part, mechanics, except that it's a straight up shooter instead of, you know, being a spy based game. So there aren't any moments where you're supposed to be stealthy. It's just straight up murder. But still looks pretty interesting. But the game I am mostly looking forward to getting to is, of course, No One Lives Forever 2, which, as I've probably said about, well, at least a few times anyway, that is my favorite game of all time. So I'm
Who is it?
really looking forward to going to getting to that game so that I can finally start playing it. But we still have quite a ways to go through this game. I mean, not just because there's another game between this and that one, but there's still quite a few things that I need to do in order to get to the end of this game. Hell, there's a lot of progress that I need to get through to get to the point where I was in my recordings. Not where I was in my uploads, obviously, since the last part that I uploaded, I just have gotten onto this cargo freighter, which is why I'm starting on the cargo freighter. But in my recordings, because and I'm gonna try to do this again, I like to be ahead in the recordings. That way, in case I can't record for whatever reason, I'll still have videos that I can put up. So that's what I'm going to be trying to do now as well. And hopefully I'll be able to do that, because as I've mentioned in Half-Life, don't really have a lot of time to work on this anymore. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to. Then again, it gets.
You down here? Record!
Yeah, it's just come at me all at once in a straight line. Dumbasses. And I'm not sure which video I'm gonna put up first, but if I put up Half-Life first, there's a significant difference between the way the mouse works in this game and the way it worked in that game. I have no idea what the hell was going on in that game, because it's working mightily fine, knock on wood. So about recording, it all depends, I guess, on the amount of time that I spend recording. Well, that's a given. What I mean is, usually, depending on how much I record, not how much time exactly, but how much I record. Like, say, I want to record the whole ship section or whatever in a recording session. Well, as you guys are well aware, I upload no more than, unless circumstances dictate otherwise, I upload usually about 20-minute episodes. Obviously, sometimes I upload up to 30 minutes, but definitely not more than that. I definitely don't want to have a 40-minute episode, because personally, I don't enjoy watching 40-minute videos, for the most part. If it's like Achievement Hunter, I don't have a problem watching 40-minute videos from them. But if it's like a regular Let's Play, then, well, I mean, actually, because even full play from Achievement Hunter, because it's only one person, while for the most part, it's still pretty entertaining. I tend to start losing interest in the video if it's 40 plus minutes long. Even if it is, even in full play, I start like just doing other things while watching it. So I think 30 minutes is the maximum, and between 20 and 30 minutes is basically the ideal length, as I've said before. But my point is that if it ends up being, let's say, this whole ship section, if that ends up being 40 minutes in one session, I'm not going to upload this whole thing at once. I'm going to split it up into 2 videos, which means that one session yielded 2 videos. And that's how a lot of times, that's how it always is. One recording session always yields about 2 videos, which is how I always end up with a backlog of videos that I can use in case I don't record on a particular week or whatever. So, hopefully, that's going to be the case this time, because sometimes, particularly in this game, a lot of times I recorded, actually in both games really, because for the last few videos that I uploaded, one recording session yielded 1 video. So I ended up, luckily I had, previous sessions I had to be split up, so I had backlogs of videos, and I was able to stay ahead, but hopefully I can split up these videos. And of course, I'm not sitting here rambling just so that can happen. It's just the way things turned out, because I wanted to finish my train of thought so that I don't forget it. But I didn't want to finish it so that I don't interrupt myself before reading this. Dear Gerd, we ship out in 2 days. Meet me tomorrow at Cabaret on Hafenstrasse at 8 p.m. Miss you. Love, Franz. So I'm assuming, if I remember correctly, you have to actually take a picture of these things. Maybe. Nope. Oh wait. Yes, we do. So the map was still acting up a little bit, but not as much as it was in Half-Life. Which actually, I just realized I never actually finished what my main point that I wanted to say was, and that being my upload schedule. So, since, for the most part, I can't upload as... Well, I mean, I'm still gonna stick, obviously, since I have 2 videos, or since I have recording 2 games, I'm gonna have to, oh yeah, this is, I forgot that this leads in a circle. Since I'm recording 2 games, obviously I'm gonna have to upload 2 different days. Well, I can upload, I guess I could upload.
You look terrible. I have a really bad headache. I went to this club last night. It took me 2 hours to get in. Popular, eh? I guess so, although I don't know why. The music, it was the most horrible thing I'd ever heard. Hey, I've been to places like that. No, you don't understand. I thought I understood what bad music was. This place? Imagine that bad music is its own art form. The woman who was singing would be the Beethoven of bad music. Come on! First of all, it was operetta, which is bad enough. Oh! What made it truly painful wasn't that it was completely out of key, although that was certainly unpleasant. It was that it was so vicious, like she was trying to kill the audience with her voice. Maybe she was. No, if you had seen her, you'd know. She didn't realize how bad she was. What'd she look like anyway? Very large with bright rosy cheeks, dressed kind of like a milkmaid. You're kidding? No, I'm not kidding. What's her name? Inge Wagner. How did you know? She came aboard an hour ago. What? It's true. Didn't you read the memo in the galley? I never read those. We're supposed to assemble on deck after breakfast tomorrow for a motivational concert. I get it. Very funny. You really had me going for a moment there. I'm not joking. Please tell me that you are. I have to get off the ship. Maybe I can hide somewhere? Do you think they'll notice if I'm not there? I doubt it. Hell, I'll join ya.
Yep. Inge Wagner. Terrible, terrible, terrible music. So, back to my schedule. I'm thinking I'm still going to be uploading one video on Tuesday, or at least that's what I'm hoping for. One video on Tuesday. Which one? I have not decided yet. It may be Half-Life, just because Half-Life... Then again... Since this game used to lag, now it seems fine. So, I guess it doesn't really matter which video I upload first. I'm gonna have to check what my last upload was, because I don't remember. I guess depending on what my last video was, that's the next, that's what I'm going to start with, and that's how I'm going to decide my schedule. So I'm going to have to go back and look at my uploads and see what the last one was, and I guess that's how I'll decide which video I'll upload on Tuesdays, and which video I'll upload on probably Fridays, I think. Probably Tuesdays and Fridays will be my upload days, because I can only record on Sunday. Sunday's the only day that I can actually record. So, I'll be recording on Sundays, and then, since I am recording, that also doesn't really leave me with, because I have other things that I need to do. So, Saturdays, I'm also busy with other things. So, I think, unless something comes up, for whatever reason, my recording days will be on Sundays, and my uploading days will be Tuesdays and Fridays. Now, which game is going to be on which day, as I said, depends on which video I uploaded last. So, if I uploaded Half-Life as my last video, then No One Lives Forever is going to go up next, and that's going to be on Tuesdays, and Half-Life will be on Fridays, which basically means it's going to be like it was before, except that instead of Saturdays for Half-Life, it's now Fridays. And obviously, if No One Lives Forever was the last one, then it's going to be the other way around. Also, I'm going to be trying to speed run through this. Obviously not recklessly, but I'm going to be trying to get through as much as I possibly can. Funny thing is, I remember that when I originally played through this part stumped me for like a good maybe 5 minutes. Now 5 minutes may not seem like a lot, but of course when you're playing a game, see, like, this is why I was doing this. Now, if you remember that sorry. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I completely forgot what the function button was. Because, if you recall, certain guns have different ammo types. Like, say, the MPL. It has phosphorus rounds, it's got normal rounds, and it's got the dum-dum rounds. And the way you switch between those is with the next function key, which I completely forgot what I have that set to. And just like with the guns, some of the items have various functions. Like the lighter. The lighter is standardly a lighter, obviously, but it has the hidden function of also being a welder, which is what stumped me. Because I took the lighter out, because I remember that the lighter was a welder, but it wasn't working, and I wasn't sure why. And then I remembered, oh, that's right, you gotta change the function from the lighter to the welder. Good to know that there's some body armor here in case I need it later, because my health is crap.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, so I'm just basically not going to even bother with like trying to be sneaky. I'm just gonna go ahead and go on a murder spree. It's not just to get through this game, it's mostly to get to the point where I was in my recordings previously. All ship employees, if it was you that set up the mold growing experiment in the ship's refrigerator, it has been a success. I removed 2 of your growing apparatus from the refrigerator and put them in the sink. Please record your results and remove your lab equipment from the kitchen, or I will do it for you. That's pretty disgusting. Growing mold in the kitchen? Where you eat?
Look it up. Why not just kill her? Don't tell me my business, laddie. Yes, sir. But I don't see why you don't just kill her. You won't be seeing anything if you don't do as I say. Right now. Yes, sir.